Chief of Army Staff says self-defense will lead to anarchy in Nigeria. Of course, when the military cannot help, the police cannot help, all the security agencies are not helping, what do you think will happen? People will start to self-help. And that is where we are going. We will need self-help because army can't help us. Army is compromised, but army is part of Boko Haram and ISWAP. That is how bad it is. The military is heavily compromised under Buhari. So when they started recruiting the repentant Boko Haram into the military, what else do you get? Military cannot help. Look at what happened in Plateau State. Up till now, military is still giving an excuse why they were not able to help. And you are saying people should not resort to self-help? Self-help is what will help Nigeria. That is it. Let all the states have their own security strategies and structures within the state. Let them set up their own security outfit to defend themselves. That is the only way Nigeria will be secure. Everybody will mind his business in his own state. You cross your boundary, you are flat. That is it. Here, this military, this chief of army staff is speaking, is all politics. He knows it. He knows it. Tell us you can't do it. That is it. The Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, has responded to the call in some quarters that Nigerians should be sanctioned to bear their own weapons for self-defense against their attackers and killers, saying that it would lead to anarchy in the country. Why would it lead to anarchy? You can't help the people, and you say it will lead to anarchy. What are you talking about? According to Channels Television, the Army Chief said while speaking on his end-of-year party program, which was titled 2023 Year of Transition on Sunday, resisted the suggestion as he posited that it was a call for anarchy, and he assured that the Nigerian Army could defend the country, hence there was no need for self-defense. You can't now. Look at what is happening in Plateau State. You are not able to respond. You are not able to do anything. The people are calling for self-defense and you are speaking. The Igbos are set up ESN and are defending themselves. You call them IPOB and you started killing them. And Moteku is helping themselves in the southwest. The Fulanis are going there to kill them. So what are you saying? The people will have to help themselves. Instead of Tinubu and the military to concentrate their effort in Borno and in Benue and in Plateau State, they are coming to Southeast to come and talk about insecurity in the Southeast. What's your business with Southeast? Go and help the people that now the Boko Haram and the terrorists have taken over almost more than half of Niger State. Now they have two governors in that state. One Nigerian governor of the state and the other one is the Boko Haram governor of the state. And the government is still not able to do anything about it. But if it is Southeast, they will come. Speaking further, he made it known that he has already reeled out the plans of the security outfit for Plateau State in 2024, and he revealed that the troops being deployed to the troubled state were on their way there as he spoke. Okay. Now, while assuring that it will not take long before the troops would arrive in Plateau State, he added that more equipment were also sent with them in order to enhance their efficiency. His story. Already, the defense headquarters is already complaining of the terrain. They said the terrain that is too complex for the soldiers, and apart from that, that the coordinated strategy of the terrorists is also very complex. And they are talking about logistics. They are talking about everything in that place. How can you be saying that? Military, God will help us in this country. So Lagbaja should leave Nigerians to bear their arms and help themselves. Somebody is saying here, why won't they go on self-defense when your men are not working, or they think it is to wear camouflage on the street, intimidating civilians, right? That is what they are doing now. That is what they know how to do. Do they deprive you from joining security agent, Abi? How politicians, they pay them? Can you imagine? Your name has said it all. You are from an area that does not understand security. I say one of them again. That is it. Some say the anarchy is already here. You, the military, have been politicized already. So you now Muslim soldiers. You are now Muslim soldiers, not capable of defending one Nigeria again. That is exactly what they are. They are Muslim soldiers. They are not Nigerian soldiers. Let it lead to anarchy. Poor people are being killed by these invaders without any arrest. Allow these landowners to bear arms in order to defend themselves, because security personnel are of no good to these communities. Nigeria and Nigerians beware. That is it. Let them bear arms and protect themselves, and you see that they will have a better security system. So must every security strategy go viral? What do you mean? You don't have a security strategy. The military is useless. That is it. If it is an innocent person, they will come and show forth their power. But right now, do the needful and secure the country. They cannot. Yeah? So someone say, what is the population of Fulanis in Nigeria compared to the indigenous ethnic nationalities? Yeah, they use Islam to blindfold the Hausas, and they took their land from them. All the traditional rulers, emirs, are Fulanis. The Fulanis fill the positions in government, and with their position in government, Fulanis are allowed to bear arms to attack other ethnic nationalities who are forbidden to bear arms. The purpose is to enable them to sack the indigenous ethnic nationalities and grab their land in the name of Islam. Members of indigenous ethnic nationalities who are Muslims should know that they would be subjugated if Fulanis take their land and communities. Lessons are bound to be learnt from what happened to the Hausas, and that is good. As also, you think it is not better for the poor who cannot hire security personnel? They have to help themselves. They have to help themselves. It's a Fulani agenda to Fulanize Nigeria, but it's not working. They might think it's working because the government is playing to the gallery for them, but it's just for a moment. It's just for a moment. Nigeria is too large for one ethnic group, one tribe, to just colonize and overrun like that. It's not going to work. So what situation is the country today? Late deployment of soldiers after the terrorists had terrorized about 15 communities in Plateau. That was how many days of terrorism, and where were your soldiers? Or you didn't hear on time, but you quickly responded to those calling for self-defense. You are playing games with the lives of Nigerians. Exactly. It's playing games with the lives of Nigerians. Better anarchy than few Islamic Fulani maggots killing useful Nigerians, useful people. That is it. They need to fight it back and put everybody where they belong. Wicked people, you allowed one tribe to be holding weapons without checkmating them, and you are against self-defense. Because they know themselves. They know themselves, telling us it will lead to anarchy. What nonsense anarchy? Nigerians should bear arms and protect themselves. That is it. Nigeria should bear arms and protect themselves. Some say, when did armed forces have failed? When the armed forces have failed to secure lives and property of sleeping citizens, are we not in rule of anarchy already? This man is dreaming because he doesn't know that we are already in anarchy. Sleeping watchman, shame on you. That is it. It's a sleeping watchman. So that when they start killing terrorists, it won't be discovered that they were your soldiers all along, Abi, because they know that when they start bearing their, when the community have their arms and they start fighting back, you'll be surprised that most of the terrorists they will kill are in the soldiers. They are soldiers or they are connected to the military directly or indirectly. That is it. So this Lagbaja or what are you called? You are not serious. Does it mean that when Buhari was there, okay, the head of state, they didn't deploy military to fight the same security in Plateau? This means that you people are deceiving yourselves. So America, that has been practicing self-defense, have turned to anarchy state, Abi, or have all killed themselves. This is when you have a hidden agenda and God pass you the play first. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. That was what Chief of Army Staff said, and people have responded to him.